Hello and welcome to another video by Johnny. Today we have speaking practice for the first time and we have class IELTS 41 and they are doing speaking practice for the very first time. Lần đầu tiên lớp IELTS 41 làm luyện tập phát âm luôn á, luyện tập speaking luôn á. Are you nervous, class?
Yes, of course.
There's only 2 students now in this class, but actually we have 4 students, but Miss Christina is busy. She might join us later. Mr. Nghiêm is also busy, but so we have today Mr. Young and Mr. Khang only. Don't be nervous, it's okay. We will practice for 2 hours, about 2 hours. And we go through the parts. You know what you have to do in part 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Các bạn biết rõ là mình phải làm gì trong part 1, 2, and 3 rồi. Okay. So let me write down in my notebook, on my notebook. Lớp 41. Okay, so let's go to part 1 first. We need to do like the most basic topics, that is home and accommodation, study, work, and things like that, and then we go on to part 2 and part 3. Okay, so warm up first. So Mr. Yu, can you tell me about what kind of housing or accommodation do you live in?
I'm currently living in a house.
Currently
Living in a house which is located in the suburb of Da Nang City, in the central part of Vietnam.
Oh, I see. Do you like living there? And who do you live with?
I'm living with my parents. They are in their 60s.
60s? In their 60s? They are 60s, right?
They are 60s.
Okay, so they are in their 60s. Họ đang ở trong độ tuổi 60 của họ. I see. So how about you, Khang? Can you tell us about your accommodation? What kind of accommodation do you live in?
Well, currently I'm living in a house. Our house because it's built about 10 years ago. If I remember exactly. Well, but it's really really well furnished with modern TV as well devices. Smart device in my home, so it's really convenient.
I see, it's really convenient. So you mean you live in an how can I say, modern apartment?
So however, it's well equipped with modern.
Equipped. It's
Yes.
well equipped.
Yeah.
It's well equipped with modern cameras and security devices, you mean?
Yes.
I see. So you live in a luxurious apartment, is that luxurious apartment?
Yeah, it's kind of that, but it's built for 10 years ago, so now it's not. It's not like a new building, for example.
It's no longer new. I see. Okay, so Mr. Young, how long have you lived there, and do you plan to live there for a long time or no?
Well, I have been living there for 10 years now, since 2009 something. I'm not so sure about the future, but now I have nothing to complain about my accommodation. With me, it will depend on my future employment.
I see.
Yes,
Your future
and
employment. So does
Yes.
it mean that you are planning something about your future employment, like you plan to move to other countries, other cities, something like that?
Actually, in the past, I have relocated sometime to work and take a course in Nha Trang and Ho Chi Minh City. So in the future, uh, I suppose that I can work in another city.
Yes. Right, I see. So tell us, please, Mr. Kang, what do you usually do at home?
Well, it's in recent month. I usually study at home. You know, homes. I study myself for prepare my
To
study abroad
prepare, to
to
prepare myself
to
for.
myself for studying abroad in the future, and after that I also do entertain with watching TV to relax. It's the wonder for my mental health.
It does wonder. It does wonder.
It does. It
Wonder for my
does
mental health.
wonder.
Okay, so tell me, Kang, what's the difference between where you are living now and where you have lived in the past?
Well, I would say that in my city, in the past, you know, there are many tree in uh is crossed along over the road in my city, so the atmosphere is really isn't polluted, but now you know they expand the road, and so that is the main reason for the polluted air in my city now. So I'm really disappointed for this.
Disappointed? You mean you're disappointed about pollution or something?
Disappointed about the policy of a nation
A country, right?
of local authorities. They decide to cut off all the tree
To cut up all
uh
the trees for what?
for expand the road.
For expanding the road, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, for expanding the road, I see. I do think, okay, Mr. Young, do you think expanding roads by cutting down trees is a good idea?
It's a must-have um, when you need to expand a new road. Um, like it's unavoidable um, case, but um, I think that we have another um, way to tackle these issues. Like we can remap the transport, the roads to avoid to cut off many trees like the previous plans.
Second?
Uh, I think that we can have another plan to decrease the tree which must be cut off.
I
As we
see.
can try hard to protect the tree and any plant that exists.
I see. So, Mr. Young, which room does your family spend most of the time in? What do you think? Let me just move this
In
one.
my house, there
You mean in your
are there.
home or your house? Because remember the word home, it means The house plus the people in there.
Oh, yes.
Tổ ấm là cái home. Cái tổ ấm nó bao gồm căn nhà và cộng những người trong đó nha.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try again. Which room does your family spend most of the time in?
In my house, there is an open space on the ground floor, and where all my family members eat, watch TV, chat together,
What else then?
And it's a place, the place where my family spend most of the time.
Most of the time in, right?
Yes.
Spend most of the time in. I see. So, Mr. Khang, please, what do you think? Which room does your family spend most of the time in?
Well, I would say that the room that my family spend almost the time
Wait,
is
most of the time phải là almost the time nha. Không có almost people hay là almost time nha.
Yeah.
Không có chuyện này nha. Nó là most of the time hoặc là most of the people. Phần đông người ta. Okay, let's try again.
The room that my family spend most of the time is a living room because
It's the living room. It's the living room. Nói từ từ thôi. It's the living room because
is the living room because it is a basis from that my my member of members of families can have a conversation together to share about sadness as well as happiness in their daily life. So this year had a function to make our relationship more close. Yeah.
Okay. I see. So, Nhường, how are the transport facilities to your home? Are they very good? Những cơ sở vật chất đi lại, tức là like for example tram, bus, motorbikes, roads, bridges, something like that. Are they very good?
The transport facility to my home is excellent.
Oh, excellent! Really? Wow.
Excellent. As my house is close to the bus station and not too far from the international airport.
From the international airport, I see.
The road is also
hay là is? Cẩn thận các bạn. Cẩn thận mấy âm cuối. The roads are. Let's say the roads are. Tại vì số nhiều thường như vậy.
The roads are also very wide, so you can reach my house easily by car or by motorbike.
Oh, that's excellent, right?
Yes.
Because some people they live in small alley, and there's no way that cars can get in small alleys like that. Không có cách nào luôn á để vô mấy cái căn hẻm nhỏ nhỏ vậy bằng xe hơi đó. So people have to go by motorbikes, mostly. So, is there anything you want to change about the place you're living now, Mr. Yu?
To change about my city.
Yes.
My city is
well, it can be about the place you're living in, like your house right now, or cái câu này là nó nói về cái nơi mình đang sống, tức là cái nhà mình á. Basically, it's about your home,
Vậy mình nói về ví dụ thành phố, nói về đất nước luôn, còn nó bị lạc đề.
I'm not so sure because about the place you're living now, I think it implies that it's a home because this is a topic about home, Nó đang nói về cái home thôi mà. So I think you should focus, you know.
My house is quite like simple. I think that I will buy more equipment to make my house as a smart home in the future, so my parents can easily to control every equipment in my house. And they are older and older, and they feel hard to remember everything.
Okay. I see. How about you, Mr. Khang? Do you prefer living in a house or a flat?
To be honest, currently I live in a house, but in the future I will have a decision to move to live in an apartment because their convenience their conven convenience as well
Convenience.
as convenience as well as security of a building have a lot of apartments and as well I mean it's really based for me and there no need to clean everything every day, so I think it's suitable for me.
Mm-hmm. Right, great. You think it's suitable for you. Okay, good. Right, okay. What part of your home do you like the most then?
Well, the thing that I like most in my house is uh, the location. I mean, it's located in the center of the city, so it's easy for me to um, go to any store to buy daily stuff, for example. So it's really convenient and so I easily to have access to
Access to
many
get access
to get access to many cinema as well as bookstore for my
for my
entertainment.
entertainment, right?
Yes.
For my entertainment, I see. So, how about you, Mr. Young? What part of your home do you like the most?
I think my part my my home that I like the most is my house garden. It is part of my house front yard, and they a very big tree right in the middle. Its height is equal to my house, about over 10 meters.
Ah, about 10 meters tree, right?
Yes,
That's a bit too high,
and
don't you think?
yes, I think that because we grow it from we
We
cut
grew
it,
it, we grew
grew
it.
it, grew it from
We
the
grew it
first day.
from
The
the
first
very
day
first
we
day, so.
live here 10 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
And yes,
And? And?
there's some kind of flowers and ornamental cheese and fruit cheese.
Okay, good. Alright, let's go to part 2 and part 3 now, shall we? I'll choose randomly for you topics so you can talk about it. Đó, cái part 1 nó chỉ vậy đam làm ấm lên thôi. So maybe it's good to try part 2 and part 3 too, you know. Học đến mức này là coi như cũng sẵn sàng rồi. I believe you already.
một cái điểm số nó được chia đều cho 3 phần, tức là giám
Say
khảo
again?
sẽ họ sẽ chấm từng phần
Nó
hay
không
là
có hề, nó chia theo cái kiểu mà bây giờ nói chung là part 1 á, người ta cũng biết sơ sơ về cái band điểm mình có thể đạt được cái nền là bao nhiêu rồi. Part 2, part 3 á, nó kiểm tra, nó nâng lên mức có thể cao nhất có thể thôi. Nó tính theo kiểu vậy á. Chứ nó không có tính theo cái kiểu mà cộng gộp điểm, you know. I think. Right, so basically let's try no, this is boring. Okay, let's do number 5 now. Describe a part of a city or town that you enjoy spending time in. Miêu tả một cái phần của một cái thị trấn hay một cái thành phố mà các bạn rất là thích dành thời gian ở trong đó. You should say where it is, what it's like. Nó nằm đâu vậy và nó như thế nào. Bạn làm gì đó, what you do there, and explain why you enjoy spending time there. Giải thích tại sao mình lại thích dành thời gian ở cái chỗ đó. And you have part 3 are public places. Nói về những nơi công cộng nè. What public places are common in cities in your country? Có những nơi công cộng nào rất là thông thường thấy được, thông dụng hoặc là thông thường thấy được ở những thành phố trong đất nước bạn? Think about parks, think about stadiums, think about public library, think about concerts hall, you know, concert hall. Think about theater, think about hospitals, something like that, schools. And you need to also expand the answers, like why are those places common? Tại sao những nơi đó là nơi mà thông thường thấy được? Do people often go to those places? So we have a verb. What did I do? Never mind that. I didn't do anything, I think. So people often frequent those places. Con người ta thường lưu tới, thường đi tới, lưu tới những nơi đó. People often frequent, động từ to frequent. Con người ta thường lưu tới những nơi đó. The people often frequent those places. But why? Tại sao lại cần đến những nơi đó? Why people have to frequent the hospitals or schools? Why people have to go to theater or maybe những quán ăn, restaurants, you know. Think about that. Expand it. Cố gắng mở rộng ra. Do cities need to have more public places than towns? Why not? Những thành phố cần phải có thêm những cái nơi công cộng hơn so với những thị trấn không? Tại sao không? So think about the size difference. Sự khác biệt về kích cỡ nè. Think about the population, cái dân số bao nhiêu, and think about the needs of the people. Ví dụ như dân thị trấn thì thường là cái nhu cầu các thứ về giải trí các thứ sẽ ít hơn người thành phố chẳng hạn. Normally people in towns have less needs for entertainment, I would say, maybe. I'm just guessing, you know, just a wild guess. Chỉ là đoán mò thôi, wild guess. What public places do old people usually go to? Những nơi công cộng nào người già thường lưu tới? Think about the old people's home. Viện dưỡng lão. Think about pubs, những quán rượu nhỏ. Think about public parks and public gardens. Vườn và công viên công cộng chẳng hạn. Think about public, think about hospital too, of course. Người già rất hay sử dụng mấy cái bệnh viện. And you need to explain the reason why too. Think about it. And do you think there will be more outdoor public places in the future? Why not? Bạn có nghĩ rằng sẽ có nhiều cái nơi công cộng ngoài trời hơn trong tương lai không? Tại sao không? So outdoor public places can include what? Swimming pool. Stadium. It's called outdoor stadium, you know. Những cái sân vận động ngoài trời chẳng hạn. Outdoor theater. Something like that. Outdoor public places. What else do we have? Có những cái gọi là nhà hàng ngoài trời chẳng hạn. There can be outdoor restaurant. You know, something like that. Có nhiều người ta không thích ở trong nhà đâu. Họ thích ngồi ngoài vỉa hè, ngoài vườn, hoặc là ngồi ngoài trời thôi. A lot of people, they don't like to be inside for too long, you know. So maybe outdoor public places will be more prevalent. Xuất hiện nhiều trong tương lai hơn. Think about those things. Alright, you have some time to think now. Alright, please, Mr. Young, you first, please. Describe a part of a city or town that you enjoy spending time in, please.
I will talk about the BK Beach, a very attractive beach in my city.
Beach. Y kéo
Beach.
dài các bạn ơi.
Beach.
In my city?
In my city. It's not far from the city center. And it takes only 10 minutes to travel from airport. I usually went there about one time per week with my parents, or sometimes with my niece and my nephew. There are many there are many sports we can work out in the beach, like beach volleyball.
The beach, like volleyball on the beach.
Volleyball on the beach. Runs on the sand, swim in the sea. We can also take some photo, drink coconut water. This is my favorite place of my family because I feel that it's good for our health. Like we can spend time to work out, to relax after a long week's working.
Yes.
And it's must go to it attract many tourists from all over the world. Especially we can see Korean or Japanese in everywhere. So sometimes I can talk a little bit with some foreign.
I say, okay, nó cảm thấy như nó vẫn còn chưa có kết nối lắm. Feels like there's no real conjunctions or connection between the sentences, you know. Maybe try a little bit better. Nên tìm cách nào đó mà mình dùng từ nối nhiều hơn, ví dụ như là thể hiện quan hệ nhân quả chẳng hạn, là cái gì đó mà nó làm sao cho cái nội dung nói á, nó kết dính với nhau hơn chút xíu, nó mạch lạc chút xíu. Okay, Khang, your turn, please. Describe a part of a city or town that you enjoy spending time in, please.
Well, the part in of my city that really attracts to me is my a local
It's really
book.
attractive. That are really attractive to me. Attractive to me.
Is really attractive to me is a local bookstore near that
Bookstore. Kéo dài. Bookstores.
Bookstore is located near my house, just about 10 minutes to work to there. And the main reason that I really interested in this store because it has a ton of book.
There are. Có cái gì đó
There
là there is. There
đúng
are
rồi,
tons
there
of
are
books
ton of
there.
book.
There are tons of books.
There are ton of book and about any field that you can imagine.
You can imagine that
Imagine.
you can imagine,
You
yeah.
can imagine. You can imagine, for example, economy, math, even history, and it's really it's well equipped with modern air condition, which make reader as well as bookworm as me feel comfortable
As
when
well as
to
bookworms like me. As well as
like me.
booksworm like me. Những người mà nghiện
A,
sách, mọt sách giống tôi.
a
Bookworms
bookworm
like me.
like me feel comfortable when to get there.
Yes, very good.
And so I would say that this is really my go-to place.
My go-to place. Very good. My
For
go-to
me,
place. Cái nơi mà tôi lúc nào cũng mong muốn đi tới đó. My go-to place. Very good.
for me to enrich my knowledge,
To enrich my
enrich,
knowledge.
and the best thing in there is that it's free. You don't need to pay.
What? You sure it's free?
Kiểu như mình ngồi đó đọc á, when you
Oh,
read
you can read it
at
for
this
free,
store,
right? You can read it as much as you want. I see.
and you can read it why. So this also a reason why I usually to come there, and
I see.
it's is a part of my life because I always pay a visit to this store regularly.
Pay a visit. I always pay a visit to this store. Pay a visit.
Regularly, yes.
I see.
So in the future, I think I will contribute to something to enhance the quality about
You mean to improve the
the
quality? You mean to improve the quality?
improve the quality as well as cái trang thiết bị
As well as the
facility
equipment, the facilities inside of the library, right? Of the bookstore.
Yes,
I
I
see.
mean I want to do something for my town. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. It's good to have like dreams and to make dreams come true. Good. Well done. Okay, so let's go to part 3 of public places. So Mr. Yoon, what public places are common in cities in your country then?
In my city, there are some common public places
Like
public park and garden and swimming pool. But the most public park is the place that everyone's
the place that everyone wants to visit or something.
Like the most common in my city, and many people want to go there to meet other people, have communication, because they everyone spend all day long in house or in the company to in front of computer to work.
And now
So
you
I
spend time in front of the computer to study.
yes.
What is the problem with that? I don't think there's a problem with staying in front of a computer to work, to study, isn't it? Vấn đề gì?
Yes.
Yeah, is it no or yes?
No.
Chẳng vấn đề gì cả. No, it's not a problem. No, it's not a problem. No mới đúng nha. No, it's
Yes,
not a
that's
problem.
problem.
Okay. No, it's not a problem.
It's not.
Okay, good. Then, what do you think, Hang? What are public places? What common public places are there in your city, in your country?
Well, I will tell you some public destination in my city. Uh, I will say the first that is museum, stadium, and it's where công viên là
Yes,
gì
as
tự
well as
nhiên
what?
quên.
Parks.
Park, yeah, park for people to relax and enhance the productivity after a long day work. I think both I think public like really really necessary for people in the city because they have out time they will have out time activity to relax.
They can hold all kind of activities there. They can
Yeah,
organize and
they
hold
can,
any
they
kind of
can
activities there. Yeah.
yeah, they can organize and have activity there to establish relationship in nowadays because uh, in the modern lifestyle they do not they don't go out just this with 8 hours for working or studying. So basically public place will place a crucial role in a, a modern life
In
to
modern
everyone.
life, I say. To everyone, I say. Mm-hmm. Good, good. So, tell me, Mr. Young, do cities need to have more public places than towns? Why not?
I suppose that city need to have more public places than towns. Because the house in city is quite smaller and have less space for garden.
Mm-hmm.
So the city need construct more public place not like garden or public park for citizen.
Mm-hmm. Like garden or public park for citizens. But what for? What is the reason why they need to have more of those places? Does it serve any function? Does it help in any way?
Because the citizen in city live in smaller house and they need more space to like um do something outdoor in
Outdoor, to do something
outdoor
outdoor.
like meet their friend or have a picnic.
Okay. Like, okay, how about public cafes, like cafes or restaurants? You two didn't mention that. Those things are public places as well. Mấy cái quán cà
It's
phê và nhà hàng cũng là nơi công cộng mà. Hospital and schools also, nên mở rộng ra
yes.
cái như vậy. Okay, try it, Mr.
Yes.
Young, try it.
um public school is very
Is
is is plays an essential role in city because more and more people move in city to
cities.
move to city to work and to find a job and to study. So we need more schools for students and for children.
I see. Right, I see. So Young, what do you think? Do cities need to have more public places than towns? Why not?
Câu này
Yes.
vừa mới trả lời xong.
Ủa? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Khang. What do you think? My mistake. Do you think that there should be more public places? Or do cities need to have more public places than towns? Why not? Giờ so sánh với hai nơi thử xem. Yeah, try to compare the two places.
Well, as you know that
No, I don't know.
in
No, I don't know.
Cậu giỡn hả?
How as you know? No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
I would say that in the country, so there are no need to more public slave for people, because you know they have the opportunity to have a conversation together every time that they want, so it's easily today to
It's very easy
it's very easy to them to keep in touch
with
with their neighbor. So the public place, there no need to a public place for the people in countryside, but in the city, you know, many work the people with busy schedule for
schedule
working
schedule
on
schedule
schedule
schedule schedule schedule
schedule
schedule schedule schedule
casual 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 đúng rồi casual for working as well as studying, so they hard to miss people miss their friend in outside, so
from the
perfect
outside.
like
You mean to meet their friends outside? So
outside. So I think there are more public like as well a part for them to you know have their opportunity have an opportunity to enjoy fresh air with many trees, and as well as the opportunity to talk with their friend outside instead of chatting in web with the light screen. So
or studying online. Or studying online. Trời ơi, nghe. Okay.
so I think should the authorities should build more public life in the city.
Oh, really? Okay, so what public places do old people usually go to?
I suppose that old people usually go to the hospital because must to go to hospital to check your health regularly.
To check their health regularly.
Their health regularly. As well as when they get sick, as many people today have many kind of
Diseases, many kind of diseases.
In the in some latest research, we know that an old people have at least 3 diseases.
Wow, that sounds very tough, you know? Like one
Yes.
person having hypertension, cao huyết áp, and then obesity, béo phì, and then the dementia, loạn trí. Oh wow. That sounds like a very tough life, you know? Wow.
It's
Okay,
also
please
about
continue.
aging.
Please continue.
So the hospital is in my city bigger and bigger. I can I only worked in a small clinics, but I have many old patients.
I see, I see. Okay, so Mr. Yoon, do you think there will be more outdoor public places in the future? Why not?
Actually, no. I don't think. No, I don't think so. Because I can see many high buildings are constructing uh, right now, and it's
You mean you can see many
replaced.
high buildings erecting right now? Dựng lên á,
Erecting.
erected?
Yes, erecting right now, and it's replaced any
It's replacing.
it's replacing public place like parks or garden. So
Right.
we have less out of public play in the future to have more flat apartment for citizens. Là mình sao ta?
Yes.
Mình có nhiều cái tòa nhà chung cư thay thế cho những cái khoảng trống ấy, mình nói khoảng đất trống.
Like many new apartment buildings to replace empty plots of land. Những cái lô đất trống, đúng chưa? Plots of land. Những tòa nhà căn hộ mới để mà thay thế những cái lô đất trống. To replace to replace empty plots of lands. And that is not something so it means that many places are now being blocked off from the sun, right?
Blocked from the sun.
Nó bị che hết ánh mặt trời luôn rồi. Blocked off from the sun. But still they're outdoor, you know. Nó vẫn là outdoor. Okay. Alright, so Khang, what do you think? Do you think there will be more outdoor public places in the future? Why not?
Well, I told you about that. Public destination will play a crucial role in people citizen life. So, because it contributes to relaxing of citizen and as well where less
Yes, as well as what?
options as well where cái giải trí for as well entertainment and so I mean that it will help people reduce stress after hard
Trời,
day
may
of
quá không dùng chữ release stress. Release stress không có nha, không có chữ xả stress gì đâu nha, mà chỉ có là reduce stress hoặc là to relieve stress, nó có nghĩa là giảm nhẹ căng thẳng, không có chuyện release stress nha mà các bạn, không bao giờ có vụ đó nha. Xả stress là reduce stress hoặc là relieve stress. Anything
Với
else?
giảm mức độ stress đó là mình nói sao em quên này.
Mình có
To reduce to reduce stress level, mức độ stress reduce stress level.
Reduce stress level.
Stress level.
And it and therefore it can enhance productivity of our workforce and contributing to flourish of economy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Let's move on to the next topic, which is a bit more harder. Chút xíu thôi à. Chúng ta có chủ đề part 2 mà không có part 3 nè. Okay, we can try something like giờ không nói về nơi chốn nè. I want you to talk about like places anymore. Let's try things now. Okay, let's try number 8. Describe a time when your computer broke down. Okay. Miêu tả một cái thời điểm mà máy vi tính của các bạn nó bị hư. Quá khứ nha, cẩn thận mấy cái động từ. Be careful with the verb, it's past tense. You should say when it was. Nó bị hư lúc nào. What you were doing, lúc đó bạn đang làm cái gì. What you did about it, bạn đã làm cái gì về, bạn đã làm điều gì với nó. Like what you did about it, bạn đã làm gì để mà sửa nó đó. Ý là vậy, what you did about it. What you did about it, bạn làm được gì để mà sửa nó chẳng hạn. Explain how you felt about it, bạn cảm thấy thế nào về nó. And then you have part 3 of computer. What kinds of people use the computer more? Những kiểu người nào sử dụng máy vi tính nhiều hơn? Think about students, think about profession, nghĩ vào cái nghề họ làm. Think about personality, tính cách của họ nữa. Thường người hướng nội sẽ dùng máy vi tính nhiều hơn. Normally introverts use computer more than extrovert, I would say. Think about cái hứng thú, interest của họ nữa. Like for example, if people are interested in bitcoins, cryptocurrency, tiền ảo, cryptocurrency or bitcoins, they would be much more likely to use computer more, you know. Just an example. Mình có thể nói về những cái mảng như vậy. Think about that. Next one. Do people living in modern countries use the computer more than those living in developing countries? Những người sống trong các đất nước hiện đại đi, họ có sử dụng máy vi tính nhiều hơn những người sống ở đất nước đang phát triển không? Sorry. And what are the methods to prevent children from playing computer or phone games? Có những cách nào để ngăn ngừa trẻ nhỏ chơi những cái game vi tính hay là game điện tử hay không? And do you think that it is bad to play computer games? Are there any benefits? Bạn có nghĩ rằng chơi điện tử là tệ không? Thì có bất kỳ cái ích lợi nào hay không? Think about những nghiên cứu mới nhất nó chỉ ra làm sao? They say that if people play computer games, their reflexes are actually faster. Reflexes, những cái phản xạ của họ nó sẽ nhanh hơn người bình thường đấy. Their reflexes are more likely to be faster than normal people. And also, you can make friends through gaming, you know. Kết bạn thông qua chuyện chơi game là một cái điều rất là có thể xảy ra thường xuyên nha. Tại vì nó cùng cái sở thích. If they have the same hobby, they're more likely to become friends, you know. And good friends for a long time too. Bạn tốt thời gian lâu dài luôn á. Think about bad thing because if people are so obsessed with it. Nếu mà con người ta quá cuồng cái gì đó. If people are so obsessed with computer games, it harms their health, of course. Cái nào mà quá chẳng xấu. Và có một nghiên cứu nói rằng là những người mà chơi game sẽ có thể có kết quả học tập môn toán tốt hơn nha. Like gaming actually can help improve like your logical thinking skill too. Tại vì sao? Nó giúp giải được các vấn đề They help solving problems, you know. And next question, does computer technology benefit mankind anyway? Công nghệ vi tính có đem làm lợi cho con người ở bất kỳ cách nào hay không? Think about production. Hãy nghĩ về sự sản xuất các của cải vật dụng. Production of goods. Think about making life more comfortable. Làm cuộc sống trở nên thoải mái hơn chẳng hạn. Give some example, nhưng mà nhớ đừng bao giờ cho example bản thân nha. Don't give personal example, okay? And then think about how online learning. Đó chính là computer technology á. Giờ thay vì phải đến lớp ngồi chung hàng chục người thì các bạn có thể ngồi ở nhà, ngồi học thầy cho nữa ha. Quá sướng luôn. It's very easy, you know, and you have computer, you have videos to watch. Coi lại video được mà. And what else? We have computer technology. We can use it to for quality control. Kiểm soát chất lượng của mọi thứ. Quality control of food, of products, of produce. Quality control many things. Cho nên khi mà mình dùng những sản phẩm đó, mình sẽ rất là an tâm. So when we use those products, we can be very sure that they won't kill us because of food poisoning, for example. Dùng những sản phẩm có chất lượng, kiểm tra chất lượng tốt, nó sẽ tránh cái nguy cơ bị ngộ độc thực phẩm. You know, and being a danger to us. Alright, think about this one. You have time now. Alright, can you first please describe a time when your computer broke down? Nhiều khi mình có thể tự bịa ra một cái câu chuyện cũng được nha các bạn. Sometimes you can just think and make up a story, no problem, you know. Nếu mà cái máy vi tính mình chưa bao giờ broke down như thế. Okay, can your turn?
Yeah. Well, in the past, if my memory serves me, in the past,
quá khứ. In the past.
In the past, if my memory serves me right, two months ago, that this is the first time that my laptop is broke down because you know, at the time when I was studying English on my laptop for you know, for I study for the IELTS exam, and it's kind of studying online, and I put the last of coffee, a cup of coffee next to my laptop, you know, so because I'm người nghiện uống cà phê, nói sao thầy?
Well, nghiện uống cà phê hả?
Kiểu như cà phê là một cái ưa thích đó thầy.
A coffee addict. I'm kind of a coffee addict. Tôi giống như một con nghiện cà phê vậy. I'm kind of a tôi giống kiểu như là một con nghiện cà phê vậy. I'm kind of a coffee addict, so
I'm kind
of a coffee addict. I'm đầu.
I kind of a coffee addict. So I always put a cup of coffee next to my
put a cup of coffee next to my computer.
Computers.
That was a very expensive mistake.
It's very.
Đó là một cái lỗi lầm rất đắt tiền đấy. That was a very expensive, a very pricey mistake.
Right. So unfortunately, and you know what what happens that is nó ngã xuống hả? So coffee is now the coffee is kiểu như nó chảy lên laptop thì nó làm sao thầy? Slow hả?
So it's so basically it's so the coffee, so it spilled
It's okay.
on my laptop. It spilled on my laptop and mày mấy hiểu không?
Yes.
It resulted
It's
in a very pricey mistake. It's a very pricey mistake.
Yes, it's really a pricey mistake. So at the time, I didn't know how to manage with this bad situation. So I just you know put my laptop far away this cup of coffee and let it fry. So with the hope that is can minimize the risk of
Can minimize the risk of what?
The risk of cái khả năng hư hại damage for
the
my
risk of damage. The risk of damage to my laptop.
damage to my laptop, and but unfortunately it's brought down, and
There's no
I
way I could
have
do, right? There's no way I could ever do to help it.
there's no way to have it. So I had to bring it to a store near to my house to repair it, and it's cost me a fortune. So it's really a memorable. It's really unforgettable memory for me about my laptop. And in the future, I will never put any put any ring near my laptop. So,
Well, you know, people can only learn from experience. You know, chỉ có thể chỉ học từ trải nghiệm mà thôi. So even though, you know, sometimes experience are very expensive, sadly. Anyway, so Mr. Dương, your turn. Remember, you have only 2 minutes for part 2, okay? Luyện tập thì cho nó dài là như vậy thôi, thực sự lúc thời chỉ được có 2 phút thôi nha.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Dương, please.
I would say about my laptop.
I would talk about
I would talk about my laptop, which I bought 8 years ago. It will not work well in a long time. About 1 year ago, when I were preparing an assignment, my laptop
assignment. Yes, what happened to your laptop?
my laptop turned off suddenly, and I can
And I could not.
I find many ways to restart it.
I found
but
so basically I
found
tried many ways to repair
I
it.
tried many ways to repair it, but I couldn't. After that, I called the computer technician and brought my laptop to him. After checked my laptop, he said that it will take a week to
It would take a
repair.
week to
Repairs, and he couldn't assure about my data. I was very disappointed and worried about losing all of my assignment and my data. But I need to finish my assignment, so I decided to buy a new one. Finally, when my laptop was repaired, my data could be recovered, and I feel quite happy.
and I felt quite happy.
Yes.
Right, good.
I think that's so.
Very good, very good. So, Mr. Young, what kinds of people use the computer more then? What do you think?
I think that young people use the computer more than the
The older
old
generations?
generation, because they can use
Because
computer
they can, because they can.
because they can use computer to study online, to work remotely, and to play game. Um, mm,
Okay. Right. What do you think, Khang? What kinds of people use the computer more then?
Well, I think the people now you spend more time on computer. I think that these students because in the modern life there everything you can study on the website just with a device which is connected to the internet. So you will you can enrich your knowledge by study with the smart device. So
Okay.
I think this is the main reason for students to spend more time on uh, laptop with a computer and
As
in
well
a
as computer.
as well computer is and in addition nowadays that uh, a lot of news and knowledge can be up, updated can be updated
Can be updated.
to be updated uh, every second. So uh, the the opportunity to get access to
Get
the
access to get access
to
to.
get access to a computer like a browser for study as well as
As well as
work to
đọc kỹ vô as
as
well
well
as
as
as well
as well
as
as as well as work. Um, so it's important for students to spend more time on computer.
Okay. Good to spend more time on computers, I see. Alright, so Mr. Young, do people living in modern countries use the computer more than those living in developing countries? What do you think?
in modern age, computer is cheaper than the past, but it's hard for the poor in developing country to have one. Electricity is another problem. Lack of this
The
lack of this kind of energy is common in developing country, even in Vietnam, and we so we need like stable energy to prevents people from use electric devices like computer.
Okay.
So in modern country, it's not. I think it's there is no. They not. There is not any problem. Uh, Prevent people from use the mode is the latest computer.
Okay, right, I see. So
That's it.
Khang, what are the methods to prevent children from playing computer or phone games then? These days, it's a really, it's a big problem. You know how it is, right?
Yeah. Well, it's it's clear that nowadays in recent year that many children to spend a, m- a t- a lot of time on playing computer for or as well as video game. So this can be detrimental to their health as well as uh, they easily can for lose a track of time when playing this um, in this game. So there are many methods to prevent children from playing this game by setting a limit time when they play game. For example, just 2 hours a day, because I
No,
think
2 hours is too little. 5 hours.
to
2 tiếng nhiều dữ vậy, 2 tiếng ít vậy. 5 tiếng. It's
and
like I'm just joking. Okay. When I was younger, I play much more. You know. These days, I only
yeah.
play little, but when I was younger, I play many more hours than that. You know. All right. So why 2 hours? Okay.
Because it maybe to 2 hours can is you know will there no effect to
Affect là
their
sao nhỉ?
eyesight.
Affect là sao nhỉ? It
Affect
doesn't affect. Không có giới từ đằng sau. There's no
it
preposition after
doesn't
affect, remember?
affect this doesn't affect to their
Không có affect tu,
eyesight.
không có affect tu. It affects their
Affect
eyesight.
their eyesight.
It affects their eyesight. Just look at Mr. Jones and you wouldn't see. Oh yeah, okay, fine. It affects their eyesight. What else then?
And in addition, uh, parents should spend more time to play with their upbringings. For example,
Cái từ
so
offspring nó nghe nó không phù hợp với ngữ cảnh này. Offspring giống như là con, mà giống như kiểu mà khi mà nói
con
về cái ý nghĩa sinh đẻ.
con cái không được hả thầy?
Con
Their
cái thì nên
children
là
hả
nói
thầy?
they are children thôi. Tại cái offspring nó trong cái trường hợp cái ngữ cảnh này nó không phù hợp cho lắm. Khi mình nói về chuyện sinh đẻ, chuyện mà nối dõi á, chuyện sinh học á, thì chữ offspring phù hợp. Nhưng mà trong trường hợp này khi mà nó con cái nói chung, no, nó tùy vào ngữ cảnh, nó lại có cách sử dụng khác nhau nha. Like for example,
kiểu như nó không có đồng nghĩa được.
Nó đồng nghĩa nhưng mà nó lại dùng theo một cái này dùng cho ngữ cảnh này.
Cái ngữ cảnh sinh học
nè. Offspring là the young of an animal, cái con nhỏ của một con động vật theo kiểu sinh học á. Humorous or formal, cách nói trịnh trọng hoặc là cách nói vui đùa, là con của một người nào đấy. Cái chữ offspring là thường nó mang nghĩa sinh học, là giống kiểu con cái là nối dõi á. Thế nhưng mà thường nó dùng trong sinh học nha. Normally used in biology, you know. Con cái thường children thôi.
Yes, with their children.
The young of an animal or peasant children. Ví dụ champion horses have numerous offspring. Những con ngựa chiến, những con ngựa mà gọi là nhà vô địch á, những con ngựa vô địch á, nó có nhiều con lắm. Theo kiểu mà sinh học á, nối dòng nối dõi á.
Dòng dõi.
Yep, nhưng mà cái từ con bình thường thôi thì là children thôi nha, cẩn thận. Okay, so what did you say?
So,
children, yeah.
Children. And in addition, they could spend more time with their children, and instead, even though they're busy schedule,
Yes.
of working. So this I think is a practice way to decrease the time that the children spend on computer. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
But Mr. Young, do you think that that is bad to play computer games, or are there any benefits? What do you think?
I think there are many advantages of
There may be
playing
advantages, yeah.
playing computer game. For example, computer game can help
Can
enhance
have, can have.
can helps
Oh, help. I see.
children enhance their logic lo, logical thinking skill and problem solving skills.
Anything else?
They could help children can have a new friend online
Can have
when
just
they
a new
are
friend, chỉ có một người bạn thôi sao? Số nhiều. Can have new friends, yeah.
make friends online when they are playing, and it is the most popular um, recreation recreation that they have um, after studying.
After studying, I see.
And it can make their brains more flexible and gains more reflex.
More what? Again, more what?
Khả năng phản ứng gì ta? Reflex.
Can help them have better
Phản xạ,
reflexes. Reflexes.
better reflexes.
Better reflexes. All right, good. Anything else? But is it bad somehow too? Do you think so?
Yes, everything bad if we overuse or overdoing. Especially for their eyes, as many children, more and more children uh, today have cái từ cận thị quên.
Well, if you want to form a word, it's myopia.
Yes.
Myopia. Đó là cận thị, nhưng mà là từ này là formal.
Short sight.
Chuyên ngành. Nên từ chuyên ngành nha, myopia. Nhưng mà cái từ mà thông dụng hơn nó sẽ là short sightedness. Cái sự mà tầm nhìn ngắn, short sightedness. Còn cái ngược lại sẽ là far sightedness. Viễn thị. Mình cũng quên luôn cái từ chuyên ngành cái chữ viễn thị rồi. I forgot that.
Short sightedness.
Hyperopia. Viễn thị, hyperopia. Còn loạn thị nó là gì ta? Cái gì mà astigmatism, yeah. Loạn thị, astigmatism. Loạn thị. Okay, I think I got astigmatism, yeah. Mình bị loạn thị nhẹ sao? I feel like that.
Yes.
I think anybody who has to wear glasses because of using computer too much, they have astigmatism somehow. Một kiểu như nào đó cũng bị loạn thị nhẹ mà. I think. Okay, so what do you say, Mr. Yu? Are they a bad thing?
They children focus less on their study and spend more time to play game. Which affect their academic level.
Academic level, yeah.
Yes, and they can facing many physical
Physical là sao?
difficulty.
Physical là sao nhỉ? Nó là
Phys-
những âm đầu. Physical, physical.
physical
Yeah,
physical
physical health, right?
difficulty. Yes, physical
Sức khỏe
health
thể chất hả?
like
Physical health, yes.
physical health like obesity, and overweight. Yes, obese.
Obesity, overweight and things like that. Alright,
Yes.
so nó cảm giác như nó cần phải được nó cảm giác như vẫn có thể đào sâu ra thêm. Ví dụ như những cái đó có thể gây ra cái gì tiếp theo mà có thể ảnh hưởng đến chất lượng cuộc sống như hạn, which can affect their quality of life, you know. Đó, tức là mình bây giờ cảm thấy các bạn nêu ra ý này ý kia nhưng mà không có đào sâu vô thêm, giống kiểu bài writing mà không đào sâu vô thêm, chỉ nêu ra ý này ý kia thôi chứ không có sự liên kết hay là không có đào sâu ra thêm, cảm thấy như vậy. Like for example, okay, can you try to answer this question? Do you think it's bad to play computer games? Are there any benefits? Hello, Khang, please.
Nãy giờ em nói quên, em bấm tắt tiếng. Well,
Đừng tắt nha. Don't turn up
okay,
your
okay.
don't turn your microphone.
Yeah, when it comes to the advantage of playing computer in children, I would say that so I think the A side of children is detrimental significantly, and in addition, when they play game too much, they will lose track of time and forgot other priorities such as studying as well as playing sport and outdoor activity. So this can harmful to them in detrimental in mental as well as physical health. And on the other hand, when there are some advantages in playing game computer. In many research said that playing computer can enhance their logical thinking of children, and from that they can solve many homework easily when they plays game in a super 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 freeze quan sát, có sự kiểm soát của Harris control
With the control, well, let's just say with the control of their parents, let's just say.
their parents. So these two
Nó còn một
child
cái
are
khác đó
playing
chính
game
là
in
parental supervision. Parental supervision, you know the word supervise, right? Supervise, động từ supervise là đứng trên nhìn xuống để kiểm soát á. Super là bên trên, vision tầm nhìn từ bên trên nhìn xuống tức là kiểm soát của cha mẹ. Parental supervision. Just a moment, let me check this word. Is it real? Let me check this word. Yeah, nó là từ thật, có thật nha. Ok. Tại vì nhiều khi mình tạo từ ghép á, mình rất là sợ liệu là cái từ đó không có thật chẳng hạn. Parental supervision. Yeah. Alright, so what do you say about parental supervision then? Yes, what's that? Okay, so Mr. Young, please. Does computer technology benefit mankind anyway? Công nghệ máy tính có đem lại lợi ích cho loài người ở bất kỳ cách nào không? This is a hard question, please.
Computer technology has impressive um, benefits in the human life, in transportation from aircraft, change, many modern technology in transportation make people commute easily from any part of the country or the world. And we also have more convenience life with many new equipment. For example, mobile phone, television, fridge. It's changed our life completely compared to the past. And everything make help people have a long-lasting life and better health. So computer technology have many benefits that I cannot list in a small talk.
All right. Think about the production of goods. Years ago,
Good.
without computer technology, it is hard to control the quality of the food we eat. So sometimes when you open
Yes.
a can of, say, sardines, mở một cái lon nhôm mà chứa cá hộp chẳng hạn, a can of sardines, you know, cá sardine. To open a can of sardines, and you see it's spoiled, even though it's still the expiry date is still there. It's not expired yet because of bad quality control. But now with computer, things are much better control now, you know. So what do you think, Khang? Does computer technology benefit mankind in any way?
Well, to some extent, technology do wonder the wonder for human in so many ways. For example, in studies, there are many research uh, in the online website that you easily to get access to. So you can find a way that enrich your knowledge um, as ace. So and when it comes to work and study, you can do it online. For example, it's really convenient and cheap. And nowadays there are many people can study in other country. For example, can study. For example, Vietnamese people can study in the UK with a marked device by technology, by the help of technology.
With the help.
So,
With the help
with the help
of technology.
with the help of
Help.
with the help of technology. So um, it's really convenient, and when it comes to information, technology plays play play an important role in storing resources information in the internet. So we can restore information in the internet, and it's I think it's be more security than
That would be more secure.
secure
Secure.
than we just save it on a book or
Save chứ không phải là
it's
sell. Save. Like we just save it. Save it. Save it on books or something.
on book or document papers as well. So I think technology is really helpful to
Helpful. Âm xoa đó, âm yếu hơn á. Helpful.
In a modern life.
In our modern life. Very good. Okay, we can end it here. Good practice today. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.